What? What's happening? Stone Cologne 316 here. What? What's happening, guys? Happy Thursday. Going back to the office today. Worked from home yesterday. I appreciate you guys sticking with me with the longer videos. I know they're like 30 plus minute videos. I'm going to try going forward not to cover too many fragrances at one time, because I did like an 18 list, a top 11, a 12, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to cover too many at once, because then it becomes redundant. So I'll probably do more standalone fragrance reviews, or I'll just do like, always trying to come up with newer ideas. I don't want to do what everybody else is doing, but at the same time, I'm covering a lot of what everybody's doing. So, but this is all the stuff that I like. So, almost Friday. It's been a little bit of a challenging week personally for me. Everything's okay. It's just very tiring week. A lot going on as far as, people kind of passing away and, old friends passing away and whatnot. But you know what? It is what it is. And, life as we know it moves on. And here we are. Scent of the day. Just felt like it. Mancera, Cedrat, Boise. Was in the mood. Fruity, woody, a little smoky. It's got leather at the bottom. It's just really good. I mean, it's touted as a entry-level niche fragrance. Probably Mancera's most popular. With the exception of a couple of them, like Red Tobacco and Food Lemon Mint and all that stuff. But this is the only full bottle of Mancera that I do have. I have samples of a lot of their offerings, and I'm not a huge fan other than this and Red Tobacco. French Riviera is like super hyped. I have a sample of that. A little too floral for me. It's too feminine on my skin. It's something that my wife could wear, but a lot of guys like it. A lot of guys praise it. So, but yeah, Cedrat Boise, black currant, fruity notes, cedar. I mean, it does have that Aventus type vibe at first, but it goes its own way. And it gets a little sweeter and a little smoky at the dry down, and maybe a little powdery on me in the dry down, but it's really good. Lasts all day. So yeah, that's what I'm rocking with today. It's a good. If you don't know what to wear, if you want something casual but something a little challenging, this is good for that. So Cedrat Boise, 7 of the day. All right, today. This is going to be semi-quick one, but let's talk Polo Blue. Polo Blue has been a huge popular line in the Polo line. Ralph Lauren. What? I'm sorry, I had trouble talking. Ralph Lauren Polo line. And these two specifically kind of smell very, very similar, but they have a lot of differences as well. And I'm going to go over which is better. Polo Deep Blue Parfum or Polo Parfum. We're going to talk about them. We'll start with Polo Deep Blue Parfum. This came out in 2020. Basically, what you're going to get out of this, in the simplest terms, this smells like Polo Blue EDT with Sauvage. There's ambroxan in here. I mean, there's marine notes. There's a green mango note up top, which gives it this... it's not a tropical mango, but it gives it like a sharp citrus. Mango is very fruity, and it can be sweet, but it also can be very kind of zesty and a little sharp. So you're getting a lot of that up top in the citrus, along with like grapefruit and bergamot, and then clary sage and geranium. some patchouli at the bottom, some musk, but it's loaded with ambroxan. So, simplest terms, Polo Blue and dump Sauvage all over it. Pure Sauvage all over it. It doesn't smell one-to-one with Sauvage, but with the added ambroxan, it enhances all the other notes, and it gives it that shower gel feel. Always decent atomizers on these. These are always solid. The blue atomizer right there. I love it. I love the color of the bottle. I'm not sure what color the juice is. I think it's kind of a blue juice. Very, very good. I remember sampling this during the pandemic, and I went to Ulta, and they're like, "Sir, you can't touch the fragrances." I'm like, "Well, why do you have them out? You had to wear a mask and all that." And I remember kind of getting into it, and I had to have someone grab it. It made no sense. Little rant time, because I couldn't stand COVID, and I called it from day one. But the whole mask thing was bullshit, because the lady came up to the counter, and it was like, I thought we had to be 6 feet apart, kind of thing. You know what I mean? It was like knee deep in the pandemic, but they were still open. But she had to literally spray it and have me like smell it from her hand, and I'm like, what? What's the point of that? You know what I mean? So anyway, side rant on that, but this was good. I remember leaving with a carded sample, not a carded sample, but I sprayed it on my skin, and I sprayed it on testing strip, and I really liked it. So maybe 2 years later, I ended up finding a bottle for real cheap on a discounter site. I don't remember which one, but I think I paid like $50 for this, and it's a full 100 milliliter bottle. Very good. Good stuff. Great in the summer, and it's a beast. This stuff will last you all day. I get so many compliments from people on this. My wife loves this one. You can wear this pretty much all year round. It's that strong, but spring and summer, this is going to be the highlight of, you know, it shines in the warmer weather. So now this is the Deep Blue Parfum. It's not the actual Parfum. A couple years later, I believe in 2022, if I'm not mistaken, or 23, I'm not totally sure, they released Polo Blue Parfum, like the actual Parfum flanker to the original and the EDP. Now, this smells very much the same as this. The difference with this is there's a lot more resins involved in this one. This one is not as loud, but it has about the same amount of staying power. It just doesn't project as much as this. This is a little bit darker. This is a little bit more reserved and refined and smooth. Pink pepper, cardamom, and mandarin orange up top. It's not a heavy cardamom. You know how I feel about cardamom. What? Cardamom is a note that's a piece of trash if it ain't used right. What? I'm serious. It's just, for me, I get this weird, it's a weird spice for me. But you don't get a lot of it in here, at least for me. And then you get the lavender, clary sage. There's oak wood, patchouli, and frankincense at the bottom. That's where it gets a little different, where it's more resinous and it's a little bit smoky, and it's more mature than this. Now, let's say you wanted to go wear both of these in the day. This is your office scent in the daytime. This is your evening wear. There is a little bit of a warmness to this too, but it still maintains that freshness. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure the average person's really not going to notice which one. So this is all personal taste. This is personal taste, but this is a lot more metallic, a lot more bright. This one's darker. This one is more dressed up. You can dress this one up. This is a suit and tie type of fragrance. You could pull this off in the summer too. This is one of those signature scents you can pull all year round, because it has the resins and the oak wood and the frankincense. It's darker. But then the projection's a little bit, toned down more. But this is great. This ended up going to discounters like right away. I don't know why, but they're still selling it for retail. I don't know what retail cost is. It's probably over $100. I got this one for maybe like 45 or 50 bucks. Again, I don't remember where I got it from, but this is some good stuff. Are they redundant? Yes, they are redundant. But they still serve different purposes. So these are really good in pretty much any heavy collector. If you like the Polo Blue line in like how fresh it is, I used to have the EDT, the Eau de Toilette. I used to have that one way back in the day. This is like mid 2000s, and I just never picked it up again. I've tried the Eau de Parfum, the Gold Blend Eau de Parfum. It's a little smoky. Kind of reminds me of Acqua di Gio Profumo a little bit. I never had a bottle of that, but I had samples. But these two, honestly, is all that I'm really going to need for the Polo line, because this one is a beast. This one has pretty good performance, but it stays closer to the skin. It's a little bit more reserved. It's a little bit, it's classier than this one. But this is a great office scent. This serves a purpose as well. Yeah, I actually wore this not too long ago. Maybe like a month or two ago, I ended up wearing this. Just out the shower during the weekend. I was like, you know what, I want to. Very woody. This one gets really woody on me. And then this one, like I said, it's very resinous, very smooth. Stays closer to the skin, but the sillage I like a little bit better, because this is more in your face and this is more laid back. So, and I'm more of like, I don't want too much attention. I don't wear these for compliments. Like, I don't wear any of these for compliments, but they just smell really good. Really good. These are probably the best two, in my opinion, in the Polo Blue line. So, I almost wore this today too, and I was like, you know what? It's a little cool out. This is a little heavier. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think of Polo Deep Blue Parfum and Polo Blue Parfum. Do you have them? Do you find any differences, or is it just super redundant? I can understand if people think they're redundant, because they do smell almost, in the air, they almost smell a little the same, but like, there are differences. There's the same amount of similarities and there are differences, and vice versa. So, anywho, I hope everyone has a good day. I hope everyone stays safe. Let's end this week. I'll come up with another video tomorrow. I'll probably just do a scent of the day video tomorrow and not cover anything specific. And then this weekend, I'm going to go in my collection and start grabbing stuff that I can talk about. So, anywho, have a good day. Let me know what you're wearing, and you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, what? And that's the bottom line, what? Because Stone Cologne said so. Take care, guys. Have a good day.